Have y'all heard of an Oya? Well, if you're dealing with drought-like conditions, a lot of desert farmers, gardeners anyway, use Oyas. You can buy them, but they're really expensive. So I'm making my own. You have to take the clay pots that hasn't been sealed inside or outside, because what you're going to do is you're sealing the hole in the bottom. Okay, see the hole down there in that? Okay, you don't want a hole because it's going to seep through real slowly through the clay pot. You're going to bury these clay pots except for the top. I've got to go by the round lids. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, see the lid at the bottom? All mine are in use underneath my pots to try to hold a little bit of water in. But I'm going to use those as lids. I'm going to go get some more. I'll have to measure the tops of my pots, because you're going to set the whole thing in the ground and then put the lid on top. And then you fill it full of water. You bury it. You fill it full of water except for the top. You put the lid on, and then when you come check it every 2 or 3 days, see how long. It depends on your soil, on the weather, everything as to how long the water will stay in the Oya. It's Ollas, I believe, and everybody's been pronouncing it as a Oya. And then but right now I'm sealing the bottom of them with something called sugra. Now it comes in different packages and stuff like this. Is the one that I bought, and it's got little packages on the inside with a little bit of it. But they say you can even fix baby toys, so it's supposed to be non-toxic. I don't know. It's the safest I've found so far of something to close that hole in the bottom. And it may take up to 48 hours to dry. It could dry quicker depending, but my pots were a little bit wet from all the rain, so it'll probably take the full 48 for mine to dry. But you got to seal that hole in the bottom, and this is really good. You just take a piece, thin it out, put it over the hole. One of my pots, I put a piece of tape over it, and then the sugru, I guess it is, sugru, over the top of the tape. Hopefully, if the tape comes loose from moisture, it doesn't pull the sugra off. I'm experimenting a little bit with it. The others, I'm just putting the straight sugra on it. Let me show you. Okay, so I put a piece on the inside. Now I'm getting ready to flatten a piece and put it on the outside, so it's sealed both inside and outside, like that one. See? That's what I'm getting, and I got it on the side so I'm not sitting in it. It doesn't stick to something and dry. Like if I setting it up like this, that bottom it's still damp, the sugru, and it might stick to this wood, and then when I pick up the pot, it wouldn't want to come off and it might break before it, so you just got to be careful about that. Right now I've got it set up because I don't have it on the bottom, but I'm getting ready to get a piece out. This is half of the piece. You don't get a whole lot in this particular packaging. It was about that long, and I used half of it for that. And now what I'm going to do, I was using both hands. I'm going to have to turn this phone off because I don't have my stand out here. I just wanted to show you what I was using, so if some of you don't want to water every day, you can stick these in the ground. The plant roots grow up to the pot and around the pot and get the moisture from it. So you want to plant it fairly close to your plants. You might have a plant on each side of it or something like that. I will try to save this video, and then when I get them done and dried, and I'll put them in the ground and I'll show you that. Combine the video pieces and then put this up. So that may be several days from now. But yeah, I'll try to show you how that goes. Okay, I've got the bottom on. See how I've pressed around it and thinned it? But it's, you can really work with it when it's wet, damp like this. But now I've just got to let it set and dry. I've got it inside and outside. Probably better to start with new pots, but I just can't do it right now. I had to use what I have. So I tried to clean it and washed them off. Some of the dirt stains just don't want to come off, but I cleaned it as best I could and then put the sugru on it. Okay, it's a few days later, and I wish you could see just how absolutely beautiful it is today. Oh, it's so nice. Anyway, let's go down to the other end of the garden, and I'm going to show you how I used one of my Ollas. I haven't got the others. I'm still letting them dry a little bit more. I did them later. Had to take my car in to get it fixed, so I'm not able to get any more tops. I had this one. It was kind of cracked a little bit, but for now it'll do. Now you're wondering, what is that doing laying there? Look at this. Got a little dirt on it I need to get off, but there's water in there. Okay, and I have that. You can actually bury it a little lower, but I buried it there. And then this fits over and keeps it. Now, it's been in there, and the water hasn't evaporated. Hopefully, it's going, if I dig down here, yeah, it's damp down there where it's coming through it's real slow. It comes through the porous material and goes into the dirt. And then the roots from that pepper will gradually be, I almost got it too far away from it, and I think it is too far from this pepper, but maybe not. When I planted the peppers, I didn't know about the Ollas. So that's what it looks like. So that is an Olla. And it really helps to keep moisture. Oh, it gets so hot in the summer here. I'm so excited about putting these in. I'm really hoping they help. But anyway, I hope that informs some of you guys on something you might be able to do. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's free. It helps my channel. And we will catch you all next time. Bye now.